What is going on, everybody? It's your boy, the ACMGS Gamer here. Today, we're here to talk about Dishonored 2, what we know so far, what causes Emily or Corvo to travel down to Serkonos. Now, if you don't know, this was actually showed in one of the E3 gameplay demos that Harvey Smith led by himself at the Bethesda conference. I will link link that video in the description down below. Now this is a picture that you have of Serkonos. It is completely and entirely powered by wind. Now I do not remember whether Emily Caldwin banned whale oil or if whale oil is just banned in this city. I'm not sure. I don't necessarily remember. But what I do know is that in the beginning, the gameplay demo that they somewhat showed us, something happens to Emily and Corvo while they are in the throne room. And supposedly, you get the choice of either playing as Emily or as Corvo. And the backstory, if you don't know, is basically that the outsider has visited Emily, and she, she, accepts his powers or whatever, and Corvo ends up training Emily. And if you don't know, the official canon for story-wise, or for story, is that Corvo is Emily's father. Technically, should he be on the throne? Not really, because he's not. He didn't marry the Queen Jasmine. I think that was her name. He didn't marry Queen Jasmine. They just had sex, and Emily is the queen of the whole, what's called, I think she's Queen of Dunwall. I'm not sure if she's Queen of Serkonos or Serkonos is just one part of the south. We don't really know, but somebody throws a coup in order to overthrow Emily as the seat of power, I guess. They want the seat of power. But anyway, she has to travel to Karnaca. That's where we're at. She has to travel to Karnaca because something leads her there. We're not exactly sure what leads her here yet, but I just want to go over the different powers that they have quickly. Corvo has Blink, which is his ability to teleport. Bend Time, which is stopping time for a short duration. Dark Vision, which is the ability to see enemies and items through walls. Devouring Swarm is to summon a nest of rats and kill your enemies. Possession possesses a human or animal for a short duration of time. And then we have Emily's powers, which are significantly different. We have Far Reach, which is different than Corvo's Blink, because Blink is teleportation. Emily's Far Reach is her actually grabbing onto something and pulling herself to that object. If you think about it, it would be like Uncharted 4's Nathan Drake with the grappling hook. That's what it would be like. Then she has Memorize, which is, it summons a void type of orb that can distract guards or enemies or animals, and she can sneak by, and they won't detect her. And there's Shadow Walk. It's kind of like Corvo's possession of a rat, where you can kind of fit through small and tight spaces or areas. And then she has Doppelganger, which she basically creates a clone of Emily to distract the guards. Now, one of the things that the dev team at Arcane Studios did was they basically relied on, well, they didn't rely, but they kind of got feedback from the community, with all the different combinations of powers that people used in Dishonored 1. And one of the things that one of the dev team said was, one of their developers came up to him and said, "Come here, I got something to show you." And he summoned a Doppelganger, which is a clone of Emily, and he I don't think I even went over Domino. He dominoed all of the, he dominoed 3 enemies to her Doppelganger. And I need to explain Domino. Domino is the ability to link I think it's up to 4 enemies' fates at once. So what you can do is you can basically tag, I think it's 4 enemies, kill one, and the other 3 will be dead along with it, or whatever happens to that one will happen to all. So when I say domino, I mean one of the dev team connected the different enemies, 3 different enemies, to the doppelganger, which is a clone of Emily, and killed the doppelganger and killed the other enemies. I thought that was pretty cool. But the new location you see here on the screen is, as I said before, is Karnaca. It is described as being more vertical, and it's more made for climbing up and more buildings. Yeah, more powered up, more climbing up on buildings. Guards are more agile, and whatnot. There's a picture of a guard that I have right here. There's a picture of a guard, or guards, I should say. And they look extremely different. If you want to think of Dunwall as a kind of London era type of, area, and then you think of Karnaca, and it's described as like a southern Caribbean, Colombian type of environment. And this is a picture of the Dreadful Whale. This is the base of operations. This is what Emily or Corvo, whichever you choose, will go back to after the end of every mission, I assume. And the powers, there are some powers. All of the powers that you get between Emily, or with Emily and Corvo, they are both upgradable. What I mean by that is you have, I think it was twice you can upgrade them in the original game, but there are, Harvey Smith said, there are branches of each of these powers that extend to more, and they said that you can do, Corvo, he can be either stealthy, or, what I mean by this is you can build your characters differently. What I mean by this is you can have you can have Corvo be very combative and build his health up and his powers in health and in combat, and then you can have Emily as a stealth character where you can go and you can upgrade her stealth. Me personally, what I'm gonna do on my channel, on this channel, is I'm gonna have 2 playthroughs of Dishonored 2. Those 2 playthroughs are going to be, and also keep in mind Watch Dogs comes out the next week or that week, I do believe. I think it's Dishonored is released November 11th, and that is on, I think it's on a Friday or a Tuesday, and Watch Dogs is released November 15th. So I'm going to be playing through Watch Dogs, and I'm going to be playing with Emily on my first go around of Dishonored 2. When I finish Watch Dogs 2, the second playthrough of Dishonored will go on. What I'm going to do is, I'm going to do 2 rounds on my YouTube channel, one with Emily, and it's going to be all stealth, and, one with Emily, it's going to be all stealth, and, she's going to neutralize all of, or I'm going to neutralize all the targets, and then I'm going to do one with Corvo, and it's going to be all combative, and I'm going to kill all of the targets. And then I'm probably going to play through twice on my own, those 2 times being one with Emily and one with Corvo, just experimenting the different ways that you can do stuff, because I've played through Dishonored 6 times, and it's very easy to miss things and opportunities that you don't see. I think it was in the last playthrough that I did on by myself, was I found a different way to kill several people and different story things that happened. I thought that was pretty interesting. Now the next thing we have is voice talent. The next thing we have is characters that are coming back or characters that are returning. So far as we know, we have Anton Sokolov, I do believe. He will be aboard the Dreadful Whale, and then this next picture is, of course, Emily and Corvo. That is what Corvo looks like, that's what Emily looks like, not masked. And now onto the voice characters, or the people who will be voicing different characters. This is, I'm trying to remember. This is Vincent D'Onofrio. His character is Luca Abel, who plays as the Duke of Serkonos, which I'm assuming is one of the major key targets. He's well known for his acting as Wilson Fisk on Daredevil. This is Rosario Dawson. She's best known for her Ruby acting on Kids, Gale on Sin City, and Claire Temple on Again, Daredevil. Her character is Megan Foster, the Dreadful Whale Captain, so I'm assuming you're going to see a lot of her work in the game, because I'm assuming you're going to come back to the ship after every mission to kind of update everybody on what's going on. This is Pedro Pascal. He will be playing a Howler gang leader. He's best known for his acting of Oberyn Martell on Game of Thrones. This is Sam Rockwell. Character, he'll be playing Mortimer Ramsey, which is a part of the Dunwall City Watch, which I don't know if he's going to be a big part, or if when they released this list of characters, they're just saying, here's some famous people that we have working for us. He's best known for his acting of Sam Bell in Moon, Confessions of a Dangerous Mind, Chuck Barris, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy as Saphoid Beetlebrox, and Galaxy Quest Guy Fleegman, and The Green Mile as Wild Bill Wharton. And that's all for Sam Rockwell. Jamie Hector, he will be playing as Liam Brine, a Vice Overseer, best known for his acting as Marlo Stanfield on The Wire. Heroes as Benjamin Knox Washington, Max Payne as Lincoln Deneuve, and Bosch as Jerry Edgear. This is Robin Lord Taylor. And this is the main man himself, Stephen Russell. He voice acts as Corvo Attano. He's best known for Garrett in Thief, Nick Valentine / Codsworth in Fallout 4, and various characters in The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. And then also we have, what's her name? Erica Luttrell. She plays Emily Caldwin. She's best known for Magic School Bus as Kesha Franklin, and Daria on Fallout 4. So, thank you guys for watching. I know this is gonna be a little bit of a long video because of each of the last bit, but that's all the characters we know so far. That's what we know so far. Increased stealth system, all that good stuff. Please leave a like, comment, subscribe, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever. But thank you guys for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.